Hey YouTubers, this is Nate from today's topic. I posted a video of my wiring scheme and I started doing a little research looking for some fuse blocks and some other odds and ends and things I was going to need for everything for wiring this bike pretty much from scratch because it's nothing stock anymore. And I came across probably the coolest thing I've ever seen. I came across the Motogadget M unit. This thing is probably the slickest, neatest, easiest lifetime. Oh, it's a lifesaver. This thing is, if this works out as easy as it should, it'll be great. And I'll do some follow-ups on this once I get this completely wired up. I'm only less than halfway done here. But once I get further on and I can actually power this unit up and show you the different settings and stuff like that on this thing, it makes your head spin and go, yeah, this is what I'm doing. It's a little bit of an investment, but I'm just looking at the time it's saving me, the ease of the installation, and that just makes it worth it. So this is the actual M unit, and I don't know if this camera's going to focus for me here, but you can pretty much see you got turn in, start in, horn in. On the other side you got turn out, start out, horn out. I mean, it's got a built-in alarm. It's pretty slick. Makes life real simple. And up here we got the M buttons. These things are the cat's ass too. So nice. On this button here, I'm actually going to be doing my high beam, low beam all in one button. Yep, all in one button. Makes it so much easier. This will be my left blinker. And over here, just a note, you can only run, this switch has 3 buttons, but you can only run a maximum of 5 buttons on this system. So on here I'm going to be running blinker, right, my horn, because yes, Massachusetts, they're going to nail me for a horn if I don't have one, and then my starter up front. So, but these buttons make everything so slick, and this unit is completely programmable to how you want your blinkers to either just a fade in, fade out, or just a snap on off. There's all kinds of different settings in this thing. That's going to be the interesting part. Yeah, programming this looks like a little bit of a trick. Some lights, it's kind of like a Merlin game. But anyway, once I get through that, I'll make some videos and I'll give a follow-up on this thing. This is basically it has its built-in fault protection. So, and it pretty much will identify the circuit. There's lights in here. So when you do have an error or ground fault, you'll actually get a light that lights up on which circuit is giving you the ground fault. Pretty nice. Not that I plan on anything going on with my electric once it's wired and finished here, but pretty slick that it does that. Revival Cycles does some videos on this also, and they try to kill one of these things and they can't kill it. So it looked like a pretty tough, pretty beastie thing, and I'm really excited about it. It's going to save me a lifetime of work. And if you notice, it cleans up all the different electronics. Still do the starter solenoid, can't get rid of that, but it cleaned up all the other crap that I had under here, and it all went into one little unit. That's why I was just like, wow, this is the deal. And pretty much everything I've wired up in through the bars, which, yes, there's some time, it's not an easy thing, comes through the bars. And I got it up into the headlight. I made a ground point up in the headlight where I actually made a ground from the back of the frame up to the front. I figured, yes, you do get ground throughout the whole bike, but you know, when you got rubber and all kinds of other things insulating, it doesn't hurt to just run an extra ground wire and put everything on its own little ground. Makes just a lot less faults that way. But I'm really stoked about this. I will follow up when I get this thing wired up and powered up, and I will show you some quick different ways of programming the lights. And that's pretty much the story of my Motogadget, the M unit. look these things up. It's worth the investment. It's gonna nail you. It's about $120 for the 3-button switch, $100 for the 2-button switch, and $299 for the unit itself. But you know what? For the time saving and the features that it has, it's just worth it. It makes if you add up everything it would cost you to do your own custom harness anyway, and all the different fittings and all the crap you'd have to buy, you're pretty much just about a break even here anyway. So that's my video. Hey, and if this is something you're interested in, following my blog on this bike build, don't feel afraid to hit the subscribe button down there. It's down there in the corner somewhere. You just scroll down, hit subscribe, follow me, hit me up with any comments, tell me anything you see. If you have any questions on this, anything you see on this bike, give me a shout out. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and best answer I can give you. Alright, hey, have a good night.